You're saying you're our daughter?
Yep, from the future.
Named Nora?
After your mother. Kinda stuck here now. Anybody know what to do?
My whole life's been out of order. Nora shouldn't be here.
Ugh, these computers are even slower than the ones at the Flash Museum.
Did you say Flash Museum?
Yeah, I've studied everything.
This man is hiding in the shadows.
You guys beat him. At least you were supposed to.
The timeline changed. We need to send her home.
But you guys have such a strong connection.
In the future, what happens to me?
What is that sound? Barry? Who's there?
I don't know.
If we don't stop this, Central City's gonna be a war zone.
I'm sorry. I guess things don't always go the way you plan them.
Alright, what is going on guys? It's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. Now today what we got for you guys is another Flash video. Today we got another brand new trailer for Season 5 of The Flash, and from the looks of it, this gives us some footage from the first couple of episodes of the season. So that is pretty awesome considering we are only 4 days away from the premiere of Season 5. So without any further ado guys, let's break this new trailer down. This trailer picks up as most of these trailers for Season 5 of The Flash have, picking up with Nora in the West House introducing herself saying that her name is Nora, obviously named after Barry's mother. Nora then once again says that she is stuck here in the present and needs Team Flash's help in order for her to get home. As the trailer continues, we have Barry saying that his life has always been out of order, obviously referencing all of the time travel craziness that has been going on over the last few seasons. We then get the Nora shouldn't be here line again, and directly after this we go back to Star Labs where Nora is sitting in the speed lab almost as if she's taking a test or waiting for something. I have no clue what's going on here, but it is going to be pretty interesting once we find out. But then back in the Cortex, we have Nora drop a huge piece of information from the future, and that is of course that the computers in the present are even slower than the ones in the Flash Museum, which obviously causes everyone to be like, wait, what? Flash Museum? I think we all knew that this was coming, but it is still really cool to have Nora confirm that the Flash Museum not only exists, but that is where she studied up on all of the members of Team Flash as well. Then as the trailer continues, we get that same line from Wells about Cicada and the one with Nora saying that Team Flash beat him in the future, but obviously things have changed, and this is followed by some more shots of Cicada as well. After this, we have Barry telling Iris that they need to send Nora home, but Iris brings up the strong connection that Nora has to Barry, prompting him to ask the big question, and that is what happened in the future. We then get some pretty cool shots of Team Flash seemingly trying to send Nora back to the future with the use of the tachyon device, similar to what they did with the Reverse Flash back in Season 2, minus the tachyon device. But from what everyone is wearing in this scene, Barry is still in the Season 1 suit and everyone else is dressed like they were at the party at the West House. This most likely happens early on in Episode 1, and all we do know is for whatever reason, it won't work. After the failed attempt to send Nora back to the future, we get the big revelation about what happened to Barry in the future, and while we don't get any specifics, it seems like everyone was on the right track. It has something to do with the Missing in Crisis article from 2024, so this means that whatever happened to Barry, he was not around for when Nora was growing up and everything, so she did decide to come back and try to fix things to get her father back in the present for her, Flashpoint 2.0 style. Then continuing on with the trailer, we hear Cicada breathing again and see Barry back at the docks or the waterfront area from that promotional picture that was released a little while ago, which had Barry and Nora suited up there. So this seems like it will be their first encounter with Cicada, which will be in episode 2 or 3 going by the episode descriptions. And still here on the dock area, we have Cicada encountering Vibe with the lightning bolt dagger, but right before we see this, we see a shot of Cisco looking down at his hands almost as if he tried to use his powers, but they didn't work. This may mean that the Death of Vibe episode title for episode 3 is actually referring to Cicada taking Cisco's powers and not killing him in the future. Then after this, we get a few shots from some scenes from the first couple of episodes, some of which we've seen before, and some like the ones with Cicada in the West House with Joe and Cecile, are new. Also, thrown into this montage of shots, we do get to see the kid version of Killer Frost again, obviously nodding towards Caitlyn's storyline with her father this season, so I'm very excited for all of the Killer Frost stuff in Season 5. But then finally, the trailer ends off with Barry and Nora back in the time vault, and Nora apologizes to Barry, saying that things don't always go the way you plan them. I guess she skipped over the whole Captain Cold 4-part plan lesson from the Flash Museum. Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan. So again, I think this further reinforces that Barry disappeared after the 2024 Crisis event, and Nora grew up without Barry being around and was most likely told by Iris not to time travel. But obviously Nora did it anyway in an effort to prevent the Crisis event from happening and save Barry, but things changed and now she has caused Cicada to become a much bigger threat than he originally was. And with that said, that brings us to the end of this pretty awesome trailer. This season of The Flash looks like it's going to be pretty amazing, really excited for all of the Nora stuff and to see exactly what has changed because of her messing with the timeline. Barry's new suit again looks really good in this trailer, and Cicada as the big bad of the season seems like he's going to be pretty interesting and a huge threat for Team Flash to take on, so I'm super excited. But other than that guys, what did you think of this new trailer? What are you most excited for in Season 5 of The Flash? I want to know your thoughts on all of this down in the comments below. But until next time guys, it's been Taz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.